Have you thought about what type of disposition that you would like?
Well, Dad really wanted to be cremated, but when Mom passed, we buried her in the National Cemetery. They told us he would have to be buried there in order to be paying for her funeral.
Yeah, that is true. But we can still cremate him and bury his cremains with her, and that will suffice the rule of him being there as well.
That sounds great. Is there any way we could still have visitation and like an actual funeral for him?
Absolutely. We have a few different options that we can choose from. Are you wanting him to be present at the visitation?
We could do that. Would there be a difference in pricing if we had him here or not?
Yeah, actually, in order to have a public viewing with him present, he would have to be embalmed. That would be another fee of 700. And you would also need a casket, but we have options of rental caskets, which you could rent for a fraction of what you would be able to buy one for.
Okay, but how could we have visitation without him, actually being there?
You can do it a couple of different ways as well. We can wait for his cremation to be complete. He would have his remains would be in the urn. His urn would be present with pictures or anything else that you guys would like to bring from home. It would be like a normal visitation. We would do the memory folders, the book to be signed, all of that, except his body would not be there. It would just be his urn.
So, like all this would be without the extra fees, for like embalming
Right,
and rental caskets and
without doing any type of public viewing. If you guys wanted to see him, as a family, you would be able to do that. You would not have to pay for the embalming though, and of course you would not need the rental casket or anything of that nature because you would have the urn
right, yeah,
to hold his remains in. But yeah, you would not have to pay, for anything of that.
it seems like it'd be a lot more, budget friendly for the family. We would have to have. Would we like have to have anything special like a vault or anything for his urn?
No, you don't.
All right.
And it says here that because I have your mom's file here, that you did choose one for her.
Yeah, we chose a vault for Mom, but she was buried in a casket on the bottom.
Right.
So, we're afraid that it would be too heavy if we didn't have one, and I don't remember if we have to have one or if we just choose to get her
Okay,
one.
yeah. For Mountain Home, you're not required to purchase a vault. That is actually cemetery by cemetery rules. So no, you will not have to have one there. So it really is up to you whether you would like to purchase one or not.
Uh, I don't really think it'd be too necessary at this time to really purchase one, to be honest.
Right. I mean, and that's fine. Like I said, that is completely up to you. Do you have an urn in mind?
Um, they was one of, I think it's black onyx. It looked like the best to me that I would choose. I believe
Right.
it would fit.
Is it this one right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Let me write that down. Okay. And let me make sure that we do have. Okay, yes, we do have that in stock as well.
All right. I also have another question. Would there would they still do like military honors at the cemetery with him being in just the urn and not?
Yeah, they will do the entire the full military honors there, even though he is cremated. And we will call and we will get that set up as well as have the chaplain come and
It
all
would
of that.
be the same as him being in a
Right, it would be
casket,
the same as if he was in a casket, just he's in a smaller version. So,
Okay.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And we will have to call the VA to get an appointment set up for the graveside. Because we have to work through them. We can't just go over and say, hey, we're gonna bury today.
Yeah.
So we do have to get that set up with them. And we can call as soon as it's over. It doesn't take very long to get that set up. We can have that appointment and run the obituary in the paper on the website. If you want to wait to set up a date and time for the visitation, we can. Or we can do that whenever you would like to. Do you have a day or time set up or in mind that would be the best?
Really, any day is fine. How about, let's see, Friday morning?
Okay.
And we could do the visitation and funeral on Thursday evening, and I guess bury him on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on our end, that would be fine. There would be no problem with the Thursday visitation and funeral. And like I said, we would just have to make sure, that they're open for a Friday.
Yeah.
But as far as him being cremated, that makes things easier too, as far as a timeline,
Right.
because we don't have to do it boom, boom, boom.
I understand. You got a
we can,
body to haul around.
right, right. So I can go in there and call now and schedule the graveside. You're welcome to stay here and wait while I go talk with them, or I would be glad to give you a call as soon as we lock that down.
Okay, sounds good. I guess just give me a call and that'd be the best thing to do.
Okay, and do you want to go ahead and just schedule the visitation for Thursday evening, and the funeral
Yes.
for Thursday?
Yeah, might as well. And yeah, bury him on Friday.
Okay, yeah. And we will just make sure that everything is good to go. And as soon as I get a word from the VA, I will let you know.
That sounds good.
Thank you.
Thank you.